So it all comes down to this here in Astana, Kazakhstan. On the 5th and final day, the men's gold medal game between Qatar and Brazil. Two teams that have shocked and surprised some on the way to getting to this point, but obviously very deserving of the spot and their shot at gold. And this is what you play for. Franklin with a little jam. Maybe that's a preview of what's to come in this one. You see the big fella Sadhu for Qatar. Both he and Allen is the other one of their towers. Both had 8 points against New Zealand to get to this point. Prior to that, in the quarterfinal, they were able to get past Argentina, a 15 seed. Meanwhile, Brazil, what a finish they had against Italy as they won that one in the final seconds, courtesy of a steal and a couple of free throws made from their star here in this tournament, Fabrizio, who had 8 points against Italy in the semis and helped them advance here to the gold medal game. So Brazil in the white and yellow, Qatar in the burgundy, and when it's all said and done, one will be sporting a gold medal around their neck here in Astana. This Qatar team has developed some camaraderie over the years as they competed in many different tournaments together. So certainly that familiarity has worked in their advantage here in Astana. Meanwhile, this Brazil team, man, have they been fun to watch, as they've been led by Fabrizio Verissimo, who has 60 points to lead all scorers in the tournament here in Astana. 60 big ones, ladies and gentlemen. Flavio Gay, though, in Italy's last game did surpass him, and he now leads with 64 points. And Ty Wynyard as well for New Zealand. But I got a sneaky suspicion that Fabricio's going to have a pretty good shot at passing them both as far as the scoring leaders go in this tournament. And I got to say, when you look at Sadhu, who is the heaviest player here in the tournament, now with Ty Wynyard in New Zealand eliminated, he's got some range. You look at that size on him and you say, oh, he's going to dominate in the post. But he's done a lot of damage from beyond the arc as well, and he plays with such passion on this Qatar team. And passion is also something that this Brazil team does not lack. They play with a ton of intensity, and they feed off the energy of Fabrizio, who is a straight baller, trust me. Also have the #1 ranked player in the men's division, under 18, in Nadeem out there as well. And a solid point guard in Ferris, who can stroke the two ball if given the space. So going to be interesting to see how he defends Fabrizio and vice versa. Let's get a look at the national animal here is the snow leopard. He's been pretty entertaining throughout this tournament, I must say. This is Qatar's third appearance at the 3x3 Under 18 World Championships. While it's Brazil's 4th appearance, the highest that Brazil has ever gotten is 10th in this tournament. And here they are with a chance for gold. Buckle up, this is going to be a good one. Brazil will open with the rock. As you see Fabricio on the 3x3 logo. And this one will be the cherry on top, so to speak. The final game, the final day here in Astana, Kazakhstan. The beautiful city of Astana, I should say. Where everywhere you look, it's you want to take a photo. Gorgeous skyscrapers high into the air. And fans that are as passionate as basketball, as passionate about basketball as you'll see anywhere else. And it's a packed house as we get underway in our gold medal game. Fabricio working the pick and roll with Franklin. Fabricio straight to work he goes. Scores right over Ferris to start the action. Sadu gets the pass underneath. Sadu, 5th in scoring, by the way, 36 points headed into this one. Fabricio steps back and they're going to give him the 2-ball and he misses it. I'm not sure if that's a part of the strategy for this Qatar team because Fabricio can stroke that, or if that was just a miscommunication defensively. Sadu, his jumper's going to rattle out. Fabricio now clears it, and he's guarded by Ferris, takes the contact, and he gives him that work. Must have been listening to Rihanna coming into this game. Couple of buckets for Fabricio to start things off for Brazil, as the big fella Sadu wanted a foul down low. No call, and it's going to be Brazil ball. Sadu is going to check out. So now it's Ferris, Allen, and Nadim, and Fabricio passes it over to Franklin. No dunk. Foul is on the floor. And we're going to see who wants it more out here. The winner gold, the loser silver. Fabricio misses that one, but did get to the spot he wanted to get to. Nadim is off the mark. Ferris, wide open short jumper. He can't get it to go. So Franklin is going to clear it for Brazil. And he better be careful hanging in that painted area. Fabricio misses the 2-ball. And again, if you missed it in the semifinal against Italy, Ferris knocking down the 2-ball, and that's a big one. Franklin driving and mashing straight through the defense. Allen now taking it right at Franklin, and he's going to score. Felipe trying his luck against Ferris. He's going to miss it, but Fabricio got a steal against Italy's Gay in the waning seconds of the game, then was fouled immediately after by Gay, which sent him to the free throw, with his team having 19 points at that point. Made both of the free throws to win it. The most exciting victory of the day for sure. As Nadim splashes the 2-ball, and all of a sudden Qatar is awake. They lead by 2 over Brazil. 7:45 to play. Get that mess up out of here, Allen tells Fabricio. What's he gonna do with Franklin? Oh my goodness! Oh no, he did not! He's all business like the front of the plane. And that gets some oohs and ahs from the crowd here in Astana. 5-4. Brazil still trailing, but Franklin's got the folks out of their seats here in our gold medal game. Nadim knocks down the free throw. Franklin driving again, and he's going to score over the big fella Sadu. Allen now driving, and he's going to give Franklin the business right back. Oh, it's getting nasty out here. He can taste the leather. Sadu with the score. So a couple of spectacular throwdowns here in our gold medal game. Both of these teams living up to what you would expect for the best teams in the tournament. So it's an 8-5 game. Qatar on top. And so far in this one, elevation has ruled the nation between Qatar and Brazil with gold on the line. Fabricio up top, and he's been scoring at will. He got Brazil scoring starting this when he gets to the cup yet again. He had 16 points in a quarterfinal game. That's the second best tally of the tournament, next to Czech Republic's Krumfolkova, who scored 17 points in a game. In the pool play, Allen misses Sadu underneath, and he's fouled by Felipe. Sadu gets the free throw to roll home. It's 9-6 in favor of Qatar. Fabricio misses. Rebound to Ferris. Ferris working on Duro, and Ferris is going to lose it out of bounds. Brazil ball up top. With about 4 minutes passed in this one, with some exfoliating dunks that we've seen though thus far. Fabricio to Franklin. Franklin, wild pass and miscommunication between he and Duro. Marcelo is the youngest player on this team at 17. As Allen airballs the short jumper, Franklin has cleared it. He's going baseline, right at Sadu. Fabricio deuces up and misses. Ferris misses. Franklin, a bit of a push off on Allen. He steps back, and the two ball rattles out. Fabricio can't get it to go as he fights underneath with Allen for the ball. And I think a jump ball is going to be called and awarded to the defense. 5:31 left in this one. This is the final game of what has been an eventful 5 days here in Astana, Kazakhstan for the FIBA 3x3 Under-18 World Championships. And who's going for gold? Ferris, pull up, 2. You better believe it. Qatar now expands their lead to 5 as they lead 11-6. Fabricio, long 2 is just short. Franklin, no look to Duro. Fabricio open like a sesame and misses it. Gets the board though, and he's off the mark on the layup as well. So Fabricio struggling just a bit for this Brazilian team, who's now down by 5. Sadu couldn't get it up. He kicks it out to Ferris. Ferris, it's not going to count. This 3-second call was made. As, microphone dropped out there for a second. My apologies. Franklin, he's eyeing the two. He misses. Felipe can't get the rebound, so Nadim now has it. And he's down to Sadhu, who has the advantage in this matchup, and he uses it with that height and that size and that girth as Franklin now goes to Felipe. Felipe, two ball, splash. It's 8-12. 4:21 left. As the top two men's team in the tournament are trading blows, all in an effort to take home gold. Ferris to Nadim, up fake, through the paint, hangs and hits, and shows some emotion there. Now Franklin going baseline, and it's a block on Allen. Nice shot afterwards, but that will not count. Fabricio spinning and defended well by Ferris there. Allen now in the paint with the foul, nearly got an and one. But he's going to get a free throw attempt. So 13-8 in a very competitive game. Brazil struck first, but Qatar has struck more as they lead it by 5. 3:57. Allen out the back of the rim, and it's not going to happen. Felipe, he's going to miss. Nadim with the board, he clears it. Ferris wants it, and he wants the two, and he's not going to get the two. Allen driving, strong, and tried to dunk it, but got hung. Nadim up fake, he's blocked by Fabricio. Fabricio now has possession. Felipe passed on the two. Instead, he goes to the paint and just misses the shot. So Franklin has it out to Fabricio. He likes the two, and he sees that one go off the front of the rim. And a foul on Felipe on the much longer Allen, as Sadhu will check back in for Allen. And Qatar has raised a lot of eyebrows en route to this gold medal game as they knocked off the defending champs and gold medalists, Ty Wynyard and New Zealand. Sadhu is going to miss there. Ferris now has it. Over to Sadhu. Behind the two-point line, Ferris fakes the two. Nadim's going to take the two, and he's off the mark. So we're under 3 minutes to go. Time is of the essence as Fabricio misses it. And Ferris trying to sneak a pass down to Sadhu. He can't do it. Nadim! Nadim the Dream! His two-pointers clean straight through the nets as Qatar now leads it by 7. Out to Ferris. Ferris down low to Sadhu. And Sadhu puts it up as Franklin goes down on the play. And Sadhu will step up to the free throw line in a penalty situation. And he's going to get 2 here and makes the first as Ferris pumps up the crowd. It's an 8-point advantage for Qatar. 2:29 remaining in the men's gold medal game. Sadhu is true on his second free throw, and the crowd's letting him hear it. Again, a packed house as it's been most of this week out here in Astana. And nothing could stop us, not even a bad weather day, day 4, where rain and wind caused us to cancel the remaining 8 games of pool play. And Fabricio finally gets a 2 to go down. So it's 10 to 17. Still a comfortable 7-point advantage for Qatar with 150 remaining in this one. Fabricio, you can never count this Brazil team out, which some people did against Italy, where it looked like they were going to lose that game, and yet they found a way to win it and represent themselves here in the gold medal game. But they're going to have to score points and score them in bunches if they want to beat this Qatar team, who's now just 4 points away from taking home gold. Fabricio misses the free throw. And this Brazil team has been playing since 9:30 this morning. I should mention, I told you we had to cancel the final 8 pool play games on yesterday and make them up this morning, which is why we started early. And Brazil was the first team to play against Spain. So they've had a long day. Sadu, score underneath, and you can feel it now. You can feel it, 19 to 10, 1:30 to go. Does Fabricio have a miracle up his sleeve? He knocks down the 2. There's still a bit of a pulse with this Brazil team, just a bit. Still a 7-point deficit, and great defense there by Franklin, who got it, but he's going to turn it over out of bounds. Or maybe not. Ball's going to stay with Brazil as Franklin sets a pick and is called for a foul on the play. Ball goes to Qatar. Nadim now has it. Sadu steps behind the 2-point arc and misses it. That would have ended it. Fabricio, he's got to launch a 2, and he's blocked by Allen. Up fake over to Franklin. Nadim from the 3x3 sign. And it's not going to go. So about 40 seconds left as Franklin misses his 2, and it's still a 7-point game. And it doesn't look like Brazil is going to have any chance to get back in this one with just 32.7 on the clock. TV timeout on the floor. Credit these players for giving it their all out here in a very long day in our 5th and final day of action here in Astana. And Qatar, a 14 seed, all the way to the gold medal game as Fabricio misses. Franklin, though, back to Fabricio. And 20 seconds left. He's going to pull up and miss the 2. He gets the rebound. Felipe, he misses. Out of bounds on Ferris, but just 9 seconds left. We're going to have a gold medal winner in a Qatar team. That was just too much to handle. Led by Sadu and Allen. Fabricio is going to miss as the time ticks out. Ferris launches it up and finished with a jam from Allen in spectacular fashion as Qatar is your gold medal winner here in Astana, Kazakhstan for the FIBA 3x3 Under-18 World Championships. They get it done over Brazil, who will go home proud with a silver medal. But your champions, Qatar, for the first time, as Sadu struts around the floor repping his flag and repping his country. Qatar proudly across his chest.